Bruce from Modern Driveline here. Ever wanted to install a 7173 Mustang pedal into your car where it has an automatic? Well, Modern Driveline has a solution for you for that. We make a reproduction clutch pedal with a removable shaft. And this shaft allows you to put it in the pedal assembly quickly and efficiently, whereas the stock pedal had a welded-on shaft, making it very difficult to install in a fully dressed car. Here's a pretty typical 7173 clutch pedal that most of us find in our Mustangs. This happens to be one from an automatic. The telltale sign for 7173 is this absence of a bushing section for the original clutch pedal. Now, people think that when they see their automatic that this is something else, that they need to put the clutch pedal where the brake pedal is up here on this smaller hole. However, Ford in 7173 made this the clutch section, and they saved a little money, and they didn't put the bushing in like they did for 65 through 70. So the solution to this, in order to install a clutch pedal, would be to put a roller bearing kit supplied to us by Scott Drake. Great upgrade over the original bushing, and it allows the bushing to come right up inside here and then be basically put in place. There is a washer that then gets put over the top and tacked in place in center of the hole to make that conversion happen. We're going to demonstrate today how to install this roller bearing kit in a 7173 Mustang pedal hanger, but this really does apply to any type of pedal that you're going to install this roller bearing kit into, whether it's a 1965 or 70 Mustang, or even a Falcon or Fairlane. But it's important that we put the washer that's supplied by the manufacturer onto the pedal assembly. Because we're dealing with an elongated hole on this particular assembly, it's important that we are going to have to install this centered to the pedal assembly. If your pedal is worn out and has a worn out slot in it, having this washer is important because it'll reestablish or restore that center point. What we have here today is a Scott Drake roller bearing pedal kit to be installed in a 7173 pedal assembly. The kit includes two washers, one for each side of the hanger, two roller bearing kits that are snapped in place with the supplied snap rings, and a wavy washer to put some tension on the assembly. For cars that have manual brake pedal, these bushings are supplied so that the brake pedal can swing on the inner structure of this assembly, and so they're included with a kit. However, we're not going to need them today for our 7173. If your clutch pedal support has the original zinc bushing support, it will need to be removed. Obviously, in our example here today, we don't have one of those, but the instructions do call out for either cutting it out of the vehicle or out of the support. Whether it's in the car or not in the car, it can be done with various techniques. All right, we are prepping our area for welding of the washer, but we had to remove the paint first. All right, we made quick work of removing the paint off of our pedal support with some 3M 60 grit roll-lock on a air-powered sander. We're prepping so that we can get the assembly put together, mocked up, so that we can get the shaft running true and so our pedal is not crooked in our pedal support. Let's take you through the steps in getting the bearing installed in our pedal support. Starting with the roller bearing, put it in, roughly center it up, take the washer, install it over the top. We have a wavy washer, get that installed. Snap ring, get that started. And with a tool, snap ring tool, snap it in place until you hear it basically lock in. And there it is. Once we've installed both roller bearings in our pedal support, we're going to install the shaft to get the alignment set. On the other side, we're going to check, make sure that the shaft isn't crooked and also not favoring one side of the hole, left or right. Once that's established, we're going to tack weld. Now that we've got our washer tack welded to our pedal support, we're going to check for alignment to make sure that the pedal is where we want it to be. The nice feature about this particular MDL pedal is that we can take the shaft, secure it right to the arm, and then secure it with a nut, lock it down. All right, securing the pedal to the shaft using two 15/16 wrenches, secure the nut until you've got it completely snugged up for our test. Now that we have the pedal in place, we're simply going to check for operation and make sure that it's exactly the way we want it. If it's not straight as we originally planned, the tack welds can be broken and realigned before the final burn. One word of caution when doing the final weld or burn on the washer is make sure you don't get it too hot, because the roller bearings are still installed. If you feel there's any danger of getting too much heat into that assembly, remove the pedal shaft and both bearings before doing the final weld. I hope this has been very helpful installing a roller bearing kit, and visit our website at moderndriveline.com for more products and information.